Now it is time for a new segment on our show called Life with Lisset. Although Lisset is one of our reporters and is somewhat quiet in public, she has some strong pet peeves that she is open about. Recently, she expressed how much she finds a child crying in church annoying.
I cannot stand when there is a crying child in church. I attend Nativity Catholic Church located in Hollywood, Florida, and every time I go, the whole experience is disrupted by a child crying. According to the Archdiocese of Miami, Nativity Catholic Church can fit up to 1,200 parishioners. This means the church is very big, and it is echoous because of the stained glass windows and hard surfaces. So every time a child cries, the unbearable noise echoes. In addition, the child seems to cry during the holiest moments of the Mass. For instance, the holiest moment for us Catholics is when the priest blesses the Eucharist, which is a wafer made out of wheat. This ritual is called the consecration, and during this time, everyone is kneeling, they are praying, and they are silent. This moment is so holy for us Catholics because we believe that it turns into the body of Jesus Christ, which gives us everlasting life and salvation. Well, during the consecration, a child cries, which echoes throughout the whole church. It has certainly distracted me from praying. All of the 1,200 parishioners can hear it. And you know what the parents do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the priest has to carry on, pretending he cannot hear it in order to carry out the ritual. A Texas parishioner said, quote, "Most churches are so desperate to get bodies in the door, they won't attempt to instruct parents in how to behave. They'll say, it's just a crying spell, and she'll get over it in a minute. But if it happens week after week, it means the child is exerting control," end quote. According to St. John Chrysostom, who was an early church father, he said, quote, "Nothing so becomes a church as silence and good order. Noise belongs to theaters and baths and public processions and marketplaces. But where doctrines are the subject of teaching, there should be stillness and quiet and calm reflection and a haven of much repose," end quote. Sometimes a child throws a tantrum because they want to go home, they're hungry, or they just don't want to be at the Mass. So for parishioners to have a holy experience, the parent needs to take the child out of the church in order to try to calm them. At the end of the day, it's not the child's fault. It's the parent's fault because they need to be the one that's in control and in charge of the child.